Hello everybody, my name is Guadalupe.
And my name is Christian Reyes.
And today we're going to talk a little bit about Our Lady of Guadalupe. What's the story of Our Lady of Guadalupe? In 1531, there was this man named Juan Diego. He would walk to Mass daily. One day while he was walking to Mass, a woman appeared to him. She said she was the Mother of God, and she asked that a church would be built on the hill in which they were standing. Juan Diego went to the bishop, but the bishop didn't quite believe him, and he asked that if the lady appeared to him again, that Juan Diego would ask her for a sign. The next time that this woman appeared to Juan Diego, she said to come back the next day and that she would give Juan Diego the sign. So the next day came. Unfortunately, Juan Diego's uncle was sick and was dying, so Juan Diego decided to go a different way so that he wouldn't run into Our Lady. But she still appeared to him. She told him that his uncle would be healed and told him to go pick roses on the hill. It was winter time, and usually roses didn't flourish around this time, and he thought this is the sign. So he picked all these roses and he put them in his tilma, which is this cloth made of cactus fiber. So he put all the roses in there and he brought them to Our Lady. Our Lady arranged them in his tilma for him, and Juan Diego went and brought them to the bishop. When Juan Diego finally made it to the bishop, he opened up his tilma and let all the flowers fall to the ground. To his surprise, the bishop was staring at his tilma more than he was staring at the roses. And when he looked down, he saw the image of Our Lady of Guadalupe imprinted on the tilma. This is exactly the sign that the bishop was looking for. And so a church was built right on that mountain, and after this, millions of people started to convert to Catholicism. So what's the after effect of all of this? In 1 decade, 10 million people converted to Catholicism. To this day, the Shrine of Our Lady of Guadalupe is one of the most visited shrines in the world. Next, I'm going to explain some of the meaningful aspects that are on the image of Our Lady of Guadalupe. What's important to know is that Aztecs wrote in hieroglyphics, so when they saw the image, it was like a hieroglyphic letter to them. One of the first things that they would have noticed is that Our Lady is standing in front of the sun. This shows that she's greater than their sun god. She's also standing on top of the moon, and the moon was their serpent god, so her standing on top of the moon shows that this serpent god is really nothing. Also, the color blue-green was the color of royalty. So when they would have seen this color, they would have known that this is a person of royalty. Seeing the stars on her mantle, they would have known that this person comes from heaven. Then we look at her robe. It's light pink, and it outlines Aztec flowers, which shows she's an Aztec princess. She also has a black maternity band, which shows that she's pregnant and holding a child. We also look at her hands folded in prayer, which shows that she herself is not a god, but that there is one greater than her. We also see a cross brooch around her neck, which shows that she's a follower of the god of the Spanish missionaries who wore the same symbol. The angel has a hand both on her mantle and on her robe, showing that the son that she bears is both from heaven and from earth. Over her womb is a special flower which symbolizes the divine. It shows that here is the center of the cosmic universe. And lastly, Our Lady is shown to be both Aztec and Spanish in ethnicity. This shows the unity that the two cultures can have.
Welcome back. Thank you so much for joining us in this pilgrimage.
We hope you learned a lot, and we hope that this starts you on a journey of learning more about Our Lady of Guadalupe, or just falling more and more in love with her and the story behind it.
Our Lady of Guadalupe, patroness of the Americas.
Pray for us.